Each zodiac sign has a specific lucky day for the week of August 19th to 25. Luck is always found in what resonates the most deeply with your soul. When you invest in manifesting a dream that fuels you and fills up your soul with positive energy, you become a conduit to attract what you desire. But if you are trying to manifest something solely for financial or social gain, if it is leaving you exhausted or drained, then you are working against what you most want.
Before we get into the video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you're new. Now let's begin.
Aries. The luckiest day of the week for Aries is Saturday, August 24th. No matter how much you might want to rush ahead and get to the finish line, Aries, you need to slow down a bit. You can't force this current chapter you're in or even wrapping up the previous one. You can only be where you are at this moment, so it would serve you well to take the time to enjoy it. Instead of feeling bad for slowing your pace or even taking time to rest, Vesta in Virgo on Saturday, August 24th, reminds you of just how important that is. You can't express what you desire or even show up fully present for what needs to be figured out if you are continually exhausted and depleted. Take this as an opportunity from the universe to start slowing it down a bit, sleep in, take a day off, cool the social plans, and maybe even start reflecting on whether your routine is helping you feel your best. Whether it's physical, emotional, or even mental, this is your chance to lean in and press that restart button so you can feel ready to conquer the next goal. Taurus. The luckiest day of the week for Taurus is Monday, August 19th. Just because you have felt like there was nothing else to heal, Taurus, doesn't mean you may not get a surprise this week. But not all healing is painful. Sometimes, the most important phase is learning to receive what you previously struggled with. As the Sun and Mercury meet in Leo on Monday, August 19th, a new cycle is born in your life. With this new chance at healing, you can see more clearly what needs to be done to begin taking more opportunities in your life. Try to welcome this phase with open arms and follow through on what you feel called to do. Reach out to that family member to talk. Start visualizing the changes you want to make at home and realize that your life is what you make of it. Rather than thinking the feelings will come once everything looks a certain way, take the time to tend to the roots of your life as you focus first on the emotional fulfillment you need. Once you do, abundance is sure to follow. Gemini. The luckiest day of the week for Gemini is Monday, August 19th. Try to take your time to embrace a new perspective, dear Gemini, as it will help you make progress in this current phase of your life. You have already been looking at life differently as you strive to take up more space and honor the unique dreams that have been placed on your heart. Part of that involved a review of your past, but now that it is wrapping up, you are also ready to start making the changes you know will help you create a life that deeply resonates with your soul. Mercury and the Sun will meet in Leo on Monday, August 19th, in your house of communication, so although Mercury is retrograde, this is an immensely powerful energy for you to work with. Give yourself a bit of time to recognize where you are being guided, but you should also take the opportunity to rehash previous agreements and even revisit some of those ideas that you've had for your career and even other sources of income. Sometimes, it does pay off to backtrack. In this case, you can finally shift your perspective to better understand what you want. Cancer. The luckiest day of the week for Cancer is Monday, August 19th. Finances have felt like a tough subject for you recently, Cancer, but it doesn't mean it will stay that way. Part of this process has been for you to understand what you value most and start to get more comfortable asking for what you deserve. Now, as the Sun and Mercury unite in Leo on Monday, August 19th, you're set to begin a new cycle of creating the life you deserve. You are meant for a life of abundance, but you've also learned it involves more than just the number in your bank account. You might end up realizing that many of the challenges you've been encountering were because you struggled with what you deserve. And now that this idea is clearer, you may want to review some important past offers. Don't be afraid to submit a counter offer this week for a salary, divorce proceeding, or or even a special project you've been working on. You now fully understand that while abundance is more than just money, you also deserve to set yourself up for future success. Leo. The luckiest day of the week for Leo is Thursday, August 22nd. You are being allowed to understand yourself more deeply, Leo. You dare to change your path with that knowledge. While Mercury retrograde is moving through your sign of Leo, use this as an opportunity to question everything about yourself. Whether it feels like a core truth or even insignificant, look critically at your beliefs, perspectives, and even the choices you've been making. As you embrace this time, Virgo season will begin on Thursday, August 22nd, and will help draw your attention towards manifesting a life that fills you up and increases abundance. The Sun is one of the luckiest celestial bodies, and in Virgo, it directs your energy to the value, abundance, and worthiness that you need to possess to attract the opportunities you are seeking. But before you can use Virgo season, it is important to critically reflect on how you've been approaching life, as a major change is likely in store. Start to prioritize the dreams that you've had for your life, the experiences you've wanted to have, and even how you hoped you'd feel during all of it. Make sure to tune into your truth, and not the noise of the outside world, so that what you begin to manifest during Virgo season will truly align with your soul. Virgo. The luckiest day of the week for Virgo is Thursday, August 22nd. One of Virgo's most important life lessons is to learn that you don't need to be anything other than yourself. But to embrace that, you also need to learn who you are. As the Sun returns to Virgo and you prepare for your solar return, this is your chance to see your authentic nature more clearly and take a dive into figuring out who you are. Take this as an opportunity for discovery. Instead of just continuing on the current path, make it a priority to introduce new experiences, pastimes, and even ways of relating to others to see what resonates and what doesn't. This new chapter that you are moving into will require you to genuinely know who you are. So embracing this season and the current process will prepare you for that. It can be easy to just follow the path of least resistance, but it doesn't mean that it is the one meant for you. When you can make the bold decision to learn and embrace your inner light, sweet Virgo, then you can feel confident that anywhere you are, precisely where you are meant to be. Libra. The luckiest day of the week for Libra is Saturday, August 24th. A lot is riding on your ability to discern whether or not you are on the path of your purpose, dear Libra. With so many new opportunities arriving into your life and the ability to finally see the truth, you truly need to make sure that there isn't anything you are avoiding or even glossing over in an attempt to stave off change. Once Vesta shifts into Virgo on Saturday, August 24th, you will be invited to dive deeply into your inner self. This time will represent exploring your truth, various healing levels, awareness, and your relationship with the divine. Just because it may seem like nothing monumental is happening, it doesn't mean each step you take isn't valuable. If you don't already have a journaling routine, this would be the time to start it and sign up for a regression or personal meditation. A new and very obvious truth will soon rise to the surface of your consciousness, and it has the power to change everything. You need to create a safe space and be willing to explore yourself even more deeply. Scorpio. The luckiest day of the week for Scorpio is Monday, August 19th. Take your time before rushing into any big decisions, Scorpio. There has been a lot of activity in your professional life recently, with changes and even new beginnings that seem to have been paused or stalled out altogether. As much as you may still feel uncertain about the path ahead, you do have to keep believing that everything is happening as it's meant to and that you will attract the success and abundance you have been working towards. A breakthrough moment will occur as the Sun and Mercury unite in Leo on Monday, August 19th, in your house of career. While Mercury is retrograde, this may work to your advantage as a past opportunity, offer, or even direction may once again open up and become part of a new offer. This is about a new cycle in your professional life, and it's all about you stepping into a role where you will be seen more and even have a greater level of recognition. Try to continue to practice patience and don't make any quick decisions out of fear. Instead, continue to hold space for what you know is meant for you. Sagittarius. The luckiest day of the week for Sagittarius is Thursday, August 22nd. It is your season of luck, Sagittarius, as the Sun returns to Virgo on Thursday, August 22nd, and brings new developments to your career sector. You've been doing a great deal of planning and even adjusting how you approach matters of money and work. Because of the internal shifts you've made, you're coming across as more responsible, professional, and able to get a higher paying job, or even one that resonates more deeply with you. During Virgo season, it is your chance to focus on all matters related to your professional life, so if you are dreaming it, then it is time to do it. Try not to worry too much about what comes next or even the results of certain risks. You are operating with the power of the universe behind you now, and you can introduce this new version of yourself to the world. Remember not to waste any energy trying to prove anything to anyone. Instead, simply let your inner light shine with the confidence that you will attract the abundance that is destined for you. Capricorn. The luckiest day of the week for Capricorn is Monday, August 19th. You will start to develop a better idea of what you need, Capricorn, which will help you meet any changes head-on. Themes of change can often feel overwhelming for you, especially as it can take away from the control you strive to have in your life. But all of that is different now as Mercury cazimi in Leo occurs on Monday, August 19th. Signaling a new cycle begins with how you approach change and even your closest relationships. Use this time to focus not only on the change that is currently happening in your life but also on those aspects you hope will be shortly. Continue to invest in your personal relationships, and remember that what you put in will be what you can receive. Mercury cazimi also signifies a turning point in your finances, especially if there have been any recent challenges about dividing up funds or even seeing the return you deserve. Try to release any fears about not having control over this new chapter so that you can see just how much you possess to direct events in your favor. Aquarius. The luckiest day of the week for Aquarius is Thursday, August 22nd. While you may be feeling more comfortable in your life at this time, Aquarius, it doesn't mean that you can start picking up the pace just yet. Virgo season begins on Thursday, August 22nd, and will remind you that it's best to approach any major transformation slowly and steadily. Instead of just letting excitement get the best of you and jumping into a new career role or even phase of your relationship, give yourself time to plan and see all the facts. Everything occurring in your life right now is positive, but it doesn't mean you should become careless. Devote yourself to looking at everything with fresh eyes, focusing specifically on letting the past go and investing time into planning for your success. This phase of transformation is all about increasing your finances and even significantly changing your romantic relationship, but you do have to take your time creating it. When you can plan for what you want to manifest, you help direct the energy positively and beneficially so that you will recognize that golden opportunity when it finally arrives. Pisces. The luckiest day of the week for Pisces is Monday, August 19th. Your aura will always serve to attract greater luck and abundance, dear Pisces, but you're about to get an even more significant boost. As the Sun and Mercury unite in Leo on Monday, August 19th, you will have a different energy about you. Not only will you be expressing yourself more authentically, but you will also start to attract new opportunities and beneficial relationships. This isn't a time of hard work, but instead, being able to sit back and reap the rewards for your past efforts. Create time to do what makes your heart happy. Let the recent stresses go, and realize that who you are is your greatest asset. By stepping into a more radiant version of yourself, not only will you attract more abundance, but you will also be able to take time to focus on romance as well. This energy favors your professional and personal lives, So try to create a healthier balance with your time to enjoy all the gifts this new beginning will bring.